Okay guys, today we're doing questions 3 and 4. Take a second to set up your composition book. Get it from the bucket. 3 is on 19, 4 is on 20. Okay. Remember, when we're reading a word problem, we need to read it 3 times. First time, we're just reading it. In a school auditorium, there are 27 seats in each row of seats. How many rows are needed for 378 students to each have a seat? Second time we read it, we use cubes. C is for circle our numbers. So if we're looking at our numbers, 27 seats. Do we need to know how many seats there are? Yes, because to each have a seat. Okay, and it says rows, rows, we need it. Okay, 378 students. Do we need to know how many students? Yes, of course, because then who's sitting? Okay. U for underline. Underline the question. This one's a short question. There's only a sentence and a question. Underline B for box in our keywords. Okay, if we look, we have each again. Our sneaky little each tells us multiply or divide. We have each again here. I think that's all we need, guys. Okay. Evaluate and solve. We cannot do it yet because we still have to solve for we still have to use our third reading. So again, if you have your chart, get it out. If not, flip with me. Do we have the total? Well, yes, we have the total number of students. Yeah. Do we have equal parts or groups? Yes, we know that there's only so many seats per row. I don't remember off the top of my head. There are 27 seats in each row. That's not going to change. So do we need equal groups? Yes. So what are we doing? Dividing. Let me flip back. Okay, so I'm going to circle that divide. Okay, and now we are ready to solve. So we have 378 divided by 27, or do we have 27 divided by 378? Yes. 378 divided by 27. Okay, and we need to write out, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers rare? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, repeat. Okay. Back to divide. We're seeing, can 27 go into 3? No, 3 is way too small. We're going to 37. Okay, can 27 go into 37? Well, yes, because I know it's bigger. 37 is bigger, but I don't know how many times. So we're going to take a guess. I know they're pretty close, so I'm going to try 2, because we already know what 27 times 1 is. Okay, and 7 times 2 is 14. Please make sure you're doing this with me. 2 times 2, 4, plus 1, 5, 54. Well, I can't use that. That's way too big. So I'm going to have to stick with what's smaller than 2, 1. Divided. Now I'm multiplying always outside the house. 1 times 27 is 27. Subtracting. 7 minus 7, 0. 3 minus 2, 1. Check. Remember, your check is if this number is smaller than this number. Is our subtraction, our difference, smaller than our divisor? Well, yes, it is, so we're good. Bringing down this 8. Repeat back up to the top, divide. Can 27, always looking at this bottom number, can 27 go into 108? Well, of course it can, but we'd have to figure out how many times. Well, 54, that's not close enough, so it has to be more than 2. Let's try 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 2, 6, 7, 8. 81. I think I can get closer. I'm just going to go one more up. 7 times 4 is 28. 4 times 2, 8 plus 2, 10. Perfect. It's the number that we're looking for. So this 4 goes on top. We divided. Now we're multiplying the last number that we put up, which is the 4, times our divisor. 4 times 27. We already did it down here. It's 108. Subtract 8 minus 8, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Check, is our difference, answer to a subtraction problem, smaller than our divisor? Well, yes, it's actually at 0, so we're good. If it's at 0, we have nothing to bring down here. We are done. Our answer is 14. 14 what though? 14 rows. Easy peasy. Okay, next page. This is question 4. If you don't have it glued, glue it now, please. Okay, we're going to read it 3 times, just like all the rest. First time, Aspen added 72 to the product of 321 and 43. What is this sum? Second time we're using cubes. Okay, so we have 72. Do we need to know what Aspen added? Well, yes, we do. Do we need to know this is product of 321 and 43? Well, it sounds like we're doing something with those two numbers. So I'm going to say we need all of those. U is for underline. Underline the question. What is this sum? Uh-oh. I used too much glue. B, box, keywords. Well, I have added. I know I'm adding. I have product. What is I've seen that in my notes. My handy dandy composition book. Let's go check. I don't know how I just turned to that page. Multiplication keywords, product. Find the product. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So if I see product, I know that I am multiplying. Okay, and sum is the answer to an addition problem. Okay, so we're finding the sum. We'll pause there, sorry. Okay. Evaluate and solve. We cannot do yet. We have to read the 3rd time. Okay, so we've already figured out the chart isn't really going to work for this because it's telling us what to do in the problem, guys. Do we have the big number? No, we're looking for the sum. Okay, now we just got to figure out if we're going to multiply or add first. What do you think? Okay, if we're adding to the product, we're adding to the answer. And we're looking for the sum. So that means the sum is going to be the last thing that we do. We're going to multiply first and then add. Okay. So we already know 321 and 43. This is probably going to be the easiest problem as long as you know your keywords. Okay. So we have 321 times 43. We always start with that ones digit. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. We're done with the 3. Lay our egg. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. Notice I kept my place values all lined up. If yours does not look like this, pause, erase, and fix, please. Now we have to add our partial products. 3 plus 0 is 3. 6 plus 4, 10, carry our 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 8, 18. 2 plus 1, 3. 0 plus 1, 1. So I got 13,803. But are we done yet? We're looking for the sum. We added our partial products, so we're done, right? No. We're adding to the product. This is the product. Okay, remember, products, answer to multiplication problem. Okay, we're adding 72 to the product. So lining up by place values. 3 plus 2, 5. 7 plus 0, 7. 8 plus 0, 8. 3 plus 0, 3. 1 plus 0, 1. This is our sum. This is the answer. 13,875 is our big answer. Okay. Make sure your papers look just like mine. If not, go back and fix it. We are doing our table of contents on Friday, so don't worry about that yet.